Hi crafters, this is Crafty Savvy and we're back today to do another crafting from the Hoarding bucket. This is part 5 and so I think after this I'm going to try to challenge myself to create a journal using some of the pieces that we made together on camera and see how that goes. But for today I'm going to do a few other projects using some more stuff from the bucket. So I have a couple of ideas for today. So again, I'm just going to go through here and I would like to create pockets of some sort. So I'm going to find some paper. Does this have pocket? Okay, can't use that one. Let's see. The other thing is these papers aren't really the nicest, so okay, I'm going to use the blue one. So this is just a simple pocket idea that is going to work really well if you have the situation like I do with this bucket, or a bin or a bag or a drawer or something filled with, you know, scraps. For me, this pocket would be too wide, so I'm just going to cut this down. Sorry, and it's also a folded piece of paper. So this project works better if you have a piece of paper that you can literally fold in half. And then I'm going to make mine about 4, and the length is about 6. But you don't have to follow those measurements. We're using whatever we have. So like this, would you keep them or would you bin them? I don't know. I always think that I could use them for collage, and then that's how it happens. They go in there and bam. Anyways, so okay, so that's the hard part done for that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to cut this from this corner diagonally across here. I'm going to make one cut. I wonder what the easiest way is to show you. Okay, wait, I'll draw a line first. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to go from my top right hand corner here and I'm going to make a diagonal cut. Do I have a pencil? Oh. So let's say okay, so if you can measure down from here to wherever you want to make this diagonal. So again, I'm just going to give a measurement that I'm going to use for this size. I'm going to say I'm going to cut it 1 and I think 2 would be too much. So I'm going to go about 1.5. So I'm just going to put a mark there, 1.5. And then I'm going to go from my top right hand corner to that 1.5. The camera is set so far back that so from the corner to that mark that we just made and draw a line. If you're confident, you could just go straight to your cutter. You don't have to do this, but I just wanted to show you. See, do you see the line there? It's very faint anyway. So it just goes from there to the corner and then cut that bit off. Just put it in your paper trimmer and cut it. I'm going to throw that bit away. And then you have something that looks like that. And when you close it, you have something that looks like that. Ta-da! It's so simple, it's ridiculous. But it works very well with stuff like this because you could go through and make, you know, 15 of them. And then once you've prettied them up, they really are nice looking, you know. But some people don't like the white. In some cases, I don't really care. And then in other cases, you know, It's, you know, totally up to you. So I think I'm just going to put something in behind here. Just a little piece. I don't need to do the whole thing. I just want to be able to cover, you know, where you wouldn't see this anymore, because we're actually going to glue this down to make a pocket, right? So I only need a little piece. So I'm going to cut this down. This is another piece of paper I found in the bucket here. And I'm gonna glue it down. Just like that. Sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice. I don't feel bad, but something is not right. And I'm gonna just put this in here, making sure to cover that point up there. Just there. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut it down. Or trim it, rather. And then we have something that looks like this. Okay, and then I'm going to take this glue and I'm going to run a bead just down the side here and down the bottom, across the bottom actually. Okay, and then seal it right up. Just like that. Now you have a pocket there. You can ink or not, it's totally up to you. Okay, and then we can, let's see, we can decorate a little bit. Let's see what we have. This is the problem, that I don't have a lot of stuff to decorate with. I have to get creative and make things. But I do have these little, I mean, that blends right in, but the blue on the blue, but I like the gold on the blue. Okay, so let's use a piece of that. That's what I have. That's what we're going to do. Ooh, this one's pretty too. It stands out a little bit better, doesn't it? And then I may be able to collage off of that. Let's see. We'll cut a piece of this as well. So have you, first of all, how have you guys been? I hope everybody's okay. And have any of you been creating out of your containers or drawers or anything like that to get some projects done? I hope you have. It's fun, I think. It's something you can maybe do while you watch a movie or get stuff done. So what I thought is I'm going to create a journal, and then I'll probably, you know, maybe not on camera, but go back and make some more of these projects just to have like a stash, like have more of them, just to have them ready and on hand, so I could just use them up. Okay, so if I put this here, maybe I just collage something. I don't know. Let's see what we can find. some stamps. Maybe we can use that. This book belongs to. That's kind of cute. And I think it's blue, so this little bag has some stuff in it. Let's see. That's pretty. That's book page. You can never go wrong. Again, I don't want to spend a lot of time collaging and stuff because I just want to get them done. But I'm that person, and then I end up fiddling and whatnot. So it takes time. I could put this book belongs to across here maybe. Actually, I think I'm just going to leave it like that, to be honest. I'm just going to leave it like that. Put some glue on here. Oops, I should probably do this part first. I might ink this up a little. Probably somewhere here should be good. Yeah, so have you come up with other projects? I mean, everybody has different bits and pieces. What kind of creative ideas have you come up with? I would love to know. And how have you been using them? And put this down here. A few of you have told me that, you felt inspired to go and do, a cleanup and stuff. So I was very happy about that. Okay. So there we go. So that's just a little bit of decorating on the front. So now we have this pocket. And when you guys weren't looking, I don't know, I made a bunch of tags on camera, but I also made a few more. Oh, look at that one. That one actually matches. I just made this. I had a boot in there. Remember, I think I showed you. I just did a little collaging. So now I think we're just going to poke a hole in there. Well, that worked out pretty well. I'm going to poke a hole. Do I have a reinforcer handy? Oh, that's not really using anything out of my bucket though. Okay, well, whatever. I have a piece of blue lace that came out of the bucket. It's not the same color, but oh well. Just tie that on there. And give this tag a new home. It's a little wide, but that's okay. You can put more stuff in there. And there you go. So now you have a little element that you can either glue down or just put right into a pocket. And done. So these are just some of the prototypes I made for that. So some more paper. This is all out of my bucket. Just folded it the same way and just used what I had inside there to decorate. And made some little cards. This is collaging with some of those papers. Maybe we could make some of these cards now as well. So you could still easily poke a hole, put lace or some sort of tie on there if you want. This one's really cute. I really was hoarding this piece of paper. I love it. It's upside down, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And made a little tag for that. Again, I have to poke a hole and put something in there, but I think you get the idea. And this little gray one. This was a pre-made card that was in the bin, and I inked it up a little. And the colors went well, so I put it in there. What is stuck? Okay, so there's some ideas there. I don't know, I have a few more that I pre-made. Maybe we can, okay, let's see if there's anything in the bucket that I can decorate with. That's itty bitty. I'm just looking for a piece that might cover. That might work. That's small enough. Okay, we'll just use this little bit of lined paper that I pulled out and cover that. Like I said, you don't have to cover that. If you like it white, just leave it. It probably will make things a lot easier, quicker, but I feel like I have the stuff, so I'll cover what I can. Again, I'm just trying to make sure that I get that corner. Sorry, and I'm off camera, guaranteed. Okay, just cut it down. Maybe I'll just fold it. Good chance I'll glue mine down and onto a page, so not too worried about that. Just put a little ink there to cover the white. Okay, I'm going to put glue down the side and down the bottom there. I like to do it on this side because sometimes I forget and I'll go all the way to the top and then it's just a mess. So I do the short side. And then here. Close it up. It's very quick and easy. All you have to remember is, you know, get a folded piece of paper and cut your diagonal. See how long that one is? So you can do them however you want. You could change the shape of this if you want to. It's just very simple. Simple way of doing it. We don't have any gussets, and you know, it's not folded nicely, it's just glued down, but it is what it is, and it's still effective, you know. Problem is all these pieces are cut to the same size. It's so hard to find something that you need. This is the challenge, you know, is like trying to pretty much make different projects with all of the same papers. That's crazy. Okay, I have another piece of that. Maybe we can create a tag. I was hoping for something longer. So let me just cut this down. Maybe there. Just making a tag that fits I'm just cutting the top here. There. Give it some ink. Okay. Give it a little. Go this way. Pull. And then I found some paper to match. Oh, I have some baking paper. It's been baked a lot. So maybe I can use that. Okay, putting glue on baking paper is the worst, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to put paper on top of it, so it should be okay. I'm just going quickly. I don't want to think about it. Just gonna put it down. And then I have another piece of this to match. That was the worst cutting job ever, but oh, you know what? I could repoke that hole. That's not a problem. Let's see. How much do I want to put on there? I could do something like that. Take off some of that bright white. I wanted to come down and do a video really quick because my son's band is coming, and once they get here I can't hear anything, can't do anything, and I really wanted to get a video out because I know I've been a little behind. I haven't been feeling great. Lots of things going on. My hands are killing me. Oh. So I wanted to get down and at least finish number 5 and then start planning the, making something with all of the pieces. So I'm excited to see what we can come up with in terms of making a journal for this. I think it'll be fun. Thanks again to Lynn, my friend, who suggested that I try that. Okay, we had that little bag. Where'd it go? With the stamps in it, and I lost it. Darn it. Did I put it back, guys? I thought maybe the stamp. Okay, since I've lost it already, we'll see what's in here. It's, somebody cut these out, some fashion images. Goodness, shoes, don't want pants. too bright. Let's see if I can fix her up a little bit. Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say Tim Holtz, but nope. Tim Holtz was not in my bucket. But she is, so I'm just going to fussy cut her out a little better so we get rid of the white. This is a pretty good idea too. Somebody cut these out from magazines and such, little images. I don't have a lot of magazines. I don't know where to, but I mean, I've cut out, you know, cards and birthday cards and that sort of thing, like once, you know, you've had them for a while, and you can use the images from the fronts. That's a good idea, you know, old books and stuff, but I never had a lot of magazines. And what's nice about them is that they're thin. They don't add a lot of bulk, so it's almost like using a sticker anyway. Okay. Am I going to waste my time going up there? I don't think so. Just leave it like that. This looks funny. To give her a waist. Okay, there we go. I think we'll put that on there. I'm sorry, I'm going to put them back in the bag or else they'll just be everywhere. Makes me feel like I have less stuff when they're in a bag. Okay, let's give her some ink. Done. Some glue. How are we doing for time? Okay. We'll put her there. See if we can find a piece of lace. And there, done. Cute little tag. That's going to go in our little pocket here. Oh, please fit after all of that. Okay. And, oh, look, I found the bag of stamps. What else do we have that we can put? I should have taken something out of here, huh? I think these were like actual, it's probably like signs for the washer. Ladies and men, but that's okay. We're going to use ladies. And that's cute too, a little clock. Okay. Oh, I don't know which way is right. Just put that there. And this cute little clock I found. This all came out of the bucket. It's just lying around because I was collaging. That can go there. Done. So it's pretty quick and easy. So now we have another one to add to the collection. And like I said, I had a few more here to do, so I'll probably work on those, but same idea. I'm just going to use stuff out of there and come up with, you know, a tag or some kind of thing to go inside of it. I already kind of have a tag that I made for this one. I don't know if it'll fit in there or not. Oh, it will. But that'll be cute. So that's that. So we are going to move on. And so I was thinking if maybe we could collage a few cards. So two things. So again, my problem is that I only have specific sizes in here. So there's that. I think there's a size that's a little bigger. Something like that. But you can also use like I have a few pre-made ones that I can embellish. So we could try that. Maybe make a collage with those. This is a little funky. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna make just different size strips with some of this. Because maybe I'll make two, because I have 2 pages. And then gotta be careful how I cut this, because you won't even know what it is if they're little cherubs and stuff. I can make that, that. I like this portion with the pattern. And then make some sizes like this. So let's do something with those 3 colors for right now. And I'm just literally gonna collage on here. So we're just gonna lay them down. I'm gonna go off the page a little because I like to trim it down evenly after. That one. Yeah, I probably should have picked a 4th pattern, because this is going to get very much the same. Okay, and a trumpet. Oh, that's so close together. I might have to put a strip of something in there. Okay, it's definitely not pretty, but it is what it is. And maybe in the right context, it'll be fine. So we can trim this down now. That's a bright one, all right. But let's see. You might be able to. What do we have? Oh, this chair is driving me crazy. It's so squeaky. This bin is giving me anxiety. Finding some things. And this. All right. Oh, there we go. There's some things there. Okay, let's see what we got. I found some things. There's a license plate. That's so cute. This is cute too. I have something that's really large that could fit right in the middle. This one has more of that color on it. I kind of think I like that. Or I have half of a pig. Okay, well, I'm not going to overthink. I think I'm just going to stick this down right in the center. Okay, so that covers up that huge disaster I made in the center there. Okay, then rounding the corners also helps. No, not happening. Oh, is this full? Okay, so there. It's a little card. Oh, which is upside down. Goodness me. Anyway, not the most attractive, but you know. Then we have a pre-made postcard. I like that it says Canada on it. This would have been cute to use, only it's a bit short. I wonder if I could trim the card down. To make it fit. Will that fit? Pretty darn close. Okay, I'm gonna just fix that back up. Trim off this brown part. There. Well, that looks cute. Place stamp here. Canadian stamps that are out just beside me here. I was like, I think I'm going to put that on there too. And then just trim it off. Okay. Done. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. So that's a couple of cards that we made. That was the one I made off camera. So that's just another idea. And we're going to quickly move on to one more. idea that I had. Oh, I actually had one more that I think we're just gonna, okay, I'm gonna talk you through this one really quick because I know most people are not gonna have these, but, okay. So I made these little slides. They got, what do you call it, acetate in there. And that one happens to have a little butterfly that I found in there. And I made them with the stickers that we used to put on, oh my goodness, floppy disks for the computer. So I don't know how or where I got these from, but I have them. Good chance probably from, you know, my husband back when. And so I know a lot of you won't have them, but I made these with these. I just put them back to back. I cut a square out of the center that I thought was appropriate through both of them. I put a piece of acetate into the center, and then you could put something in there if you'd like. Sandwich it in first and then glue. In this case I forgot to put something inside, but there's acetate, so I'll collage a little something on the outside there. You could poke a hole like I did here, and then a bulb pin or something to make like a little dangle or charm. So that's just another idea. I was going to show it, but then I thought, you know, a lot of you are not going to have this. However, if you have pieces of paper like this, you can always cut them down into a manageable size square. These happen to be, these happen to be 2.5 by 2.5. So it's kind of nice because it's a little bigger than a regular size slide, but it's nice for, you know, adding to a journal or something. So that's another idea. Because I have them, I'll probably make a few more, just to have for something, you know, bright and cheerful. And so I'll do that, and I'll have them ready for when we do our journal. And the last thing we're going to do is I want to show you how I made these little pockets. It's pretty quick and easy. This one has a tag inside. And I also did some collaging on the back. And I put a little tag in there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did that. So I happen to have this book, you've seen this already, with these papers inside. You do not have to have a book that looks like this. You do not have to have these exact papers, but you can easily use that scrapbooking paper that's inside your bin. Yeah, we'll try to make one with just a piece of paper that's inside of there, okay? So I'm gonna take a piece of this out. If you're interested and you want to make something this exact size, it's a nice size. This is 8 by 6 3/4, okay? So all I did was with this short side here, and I folded it in about 1/2 inch. I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing because it really is not that important. I'm going in about 1/2 inch, okay? I just folded it there. I did that along the side. I'm going to do the same along the bottom. I'm going to go about 1/2 inch there. And make a crease. Okay, so now with that crease folded down, you can fold this in half. So make sure that that crease is folded down so that flap is in, and then you can line it up with the edge of the other side and make a crease. Okay, So we went in 1/2 inch here and we folded it in. We went in 1/2 inch at the bottom and folded it in. And then with that crease on the side folded, we folded this whole thing in half, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to miter in here on the long side and miter here on the short side and long side. So you have something that looks like that. Okay. You're going to miter on the right side of that line this way. So you have something that looks like that. So then we're going to remove this entire piece. So this is going to be the front flap. We want to take off this whole section here. So you just cut across that folded line as straight as you can. That, and I think that's it. So other thing you can do is miter the top corner there. Okay, so you have this flap, this one, and that is it. So at this stage, there's a couple things you can do. One, you could cut a window if you would like I did here. And this one only has the window at the front. This one, I made it see-through all the way. That's a little more difficult. I mean, you could cut just all the way through and both sheets, and then, you know, you have that. But I think I'm just gonna make one window. To make life easier, I already have a square that I cut out from the other one to put here. But if you want, you can. This is 2 1/4 by 2 that I'm going to cut out from somewhere here in the center. Okay, so you can put it anywhere you want. You don't have to put it where I'm putting it, but you can center it where you want. So I think I'm going to put mine right here. I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to mark this. Just like that. I'm going to quickly cut this out. Alright. You can use your X-Acto blade however you want to cut it. I'm pretty comfortable just doing it this way. There. I'm not sure if I even have a piece of acetate left. I had a piece in my bucket, but so there you go. Quick little hole that we made. That. Okay. Let's see. Goodness. I don't think I have a piece of acetate. Well, okay. Well, we're going to make use of what we have. I have packaging. Is it wide enough? It might just be. So, there you go. If you have packaging, by all means, use that. I could probably have gone to get a piece of acetate. You may have forgiven me. I don't know. But We are going to make use of what we have. We're going to put that right in there. Don't go too close to the edge because your glue will squidge out and then you'll have a dirty window. There's nothing worse than a dirty window. Oops, I came very close there. See, I squidged right there a little bit. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Then I also like to put a little notch up here. Do or don't, it's totally up to you. I just like the look of it, and plus if my tag isn't long enough, it can rest, the lace or whatever you put on there will rest. I'm just going to apply glue to this flap here. And you can apply glue to your flap down here. And seal. That will be better. Yeah, that'll be better. So I think I can still put, uh-oh, lost my, okay, Sabrina, come on. There it is. It's a big pink thing and I lost it. My desk is a bomb right now, I'm telling you. Oh, that. Oh, this, what do I have left? Oh, I have some more, look. I'm gonna put this in here. Am I tying a big giant bow? I think I might. Oh, that's a little better. There. Okay, do we have anything to decorate the front with? There's something pink. That's got cute little this is the hard part, looking for things. I don't know what the license plate has to do with it, but I kind of like it. So it's going on there. It doesn't even matter. I don't even know how long this video is. So that, it'll kind of hide the spludge that I made there, which is good. And that'll hide the crooked line that I cut. Okay, and that's that. So there, we've got a cute little pocket. You can decorate the back if you'd like. Stick that down, put it in a pocket. The options are endless. And now I'm just going to quickly show you how you can create one. We won't decorate it or anything, but we can create one out of a regular piece of paper that you might have. But okay, so let's start here. So let's just say, for instance, you have this piece of scrapbooking paper, you folded it in half, or it was already folded in half. All you have to do now is make a 1/2 inch fold here in and a 1/2 inch fold here at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm eyeballing, but you could go right ahead, measure, or eyeball. A little bigger, a little smaller, it doesn't matter, as long as there's some glue to adhere to the other side of the paper, okay? Same thing at the bottom. I'm going up approximately a 1/2 inch. I'm going to lose my little decorative edge, but that's okay. And that's it. Okay, so now we have the fold here and the fold on the bottom. Okay, now you can tell already that, you know, this one is too long, so we're going to have to trim that in a minute. But we're first going to make our cuts here. So right at the top, you can miter in a little bit there. And then down here in this corner, you're going to miter in on the short side and miter in on the long side. So you have a V like this. Nice, neat corner. Then in the center fold, you're going to miter in from the right, going towards the center here. Okay? And then you're going to remove this whole bit here. I'm going to get my longer scissors, just easier for me to cut. Just along that crease that you made up to the center. There you go. So now you're left with that and that flap. So now that flap is too long. So you can score it, with a pencil or mark it however you want. You're going to cut that off. You don't need it. Okay. Done. And then that'll close up and we're going to glue that together. So at this point, you can go ahead and cut yourself a window if you would like. Again, you can make that window however big or small you want. I have a template. So you go ahead and make yourself a square in the center, or not in the center, but where you would like it on your front flap. Leave yourself the same amount of room here as there is here so that it looks evenly spaced. I gave you the measurements for my window there already. I think it'll work here. So I just made some lines. I don't know how everybody else does. Probably with an X-Acto blade would be smart. But I just poke a hole in the center and I literally cut it inside that square until I can kind of get my hand in there to hold something. And then I get up really close to the lines and I cut straight. I've always done it this way. I find it works the best for me. I don't like X-Acto blades. I cut myself really badly with an X-Acto blade once. So I quite frankly don't like using them. But this always worked for me. So I feel like I have good control of what I'm cutting here. But like I said, to each his own. All right. So now I don't have any more acetate, I don't think. And I also don't think this packaging is big enough. Hello, Charlie. Oh, look what I have. This was in my bucket. That was a lifesaver. Okay, let's cut this. Well, that worked out. Okay. I'm gonna glue this in here. So again, don't glue too close to the edge of the square because your glue will squidge out, okay? Okay, so now we have a window. Alright, I'm gonna ink this up a little just because this color is atrocious. We are gonna apply some glue on this side. There and there. We will seal it. So see, you don't have to have a fancy pad of paper or whatever. You just have to have scrapbooking paper. And like I said, this can be any size. These were long and thin. These are a little more shorter in length and a little wider, but still creates a really cute pocket. Okay, so this is now just a quick recap of all of the projects that we've made today. So this is the one that we just finished. It's not the best, but just I wanted to show you that you could make the same kind of thing out of a regular piece of scrapbooking paper from your bin. And then this was the sample I made with the double-sided clear window from the pad of paper that I had. And then here's just some more examples of that with tags inside. And this one is also finished at the back. This would be good in a pocket. And then this is the one that we made first. The little tag inside. And probably good to be glued down on a page. Or like a flip out or something would work too. So that's that. And then we made some collage cards. So you could use something that was already pre-made and then just embellish it, add to it. Like that one and like this one. And we also collaged some things with bits of paper that you could just tear up from your bucket and use some ephemera to decorate. This was another one that I had made. So pretty easy. And then finally, I had showed you these little pockets with the angle cut at the front. This is one that we put together on camera. So a little quick collaging, just put some paper up there. And this was a tag that I had made using the things from the bucket, which happened to work out really well because it all matched. So that's that one. And then just quickly a few others that I had made off camera that I showed you already. So that's it for today. I hope that you got some inspiration and that you're gonna go back to your, buckets and drawers and bags and boxes of stuff that you have and create some of these projects. They're fun and easy to do, and probably a good, a good addition to your projects and journals. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys have been up to, if you've been working on cleaning out your stash and what you've been creating. And hopefully the next video will be us putting together a journal or some project using the bits that we have created together. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And we will talk to you guys all real soon. Take good care. Bye.